week is promising to be a really good week. I'm excited, especially because it's only a 4-day week.
I had some trouble signing up for the AMA membership first year because the school apparently made it for us, but then I could never log into my account even though they said they made the account for me. So I don't know if I was or was not a member, but I ended up making a new membership this year. And first year, a lot of people made their membership because you get a free step 1 book sent to you. And I actually, when I did that, I opted for like the 3-month trial of Amboss or something, and I never ended up using it. So really what I should have done is signed up for the step 1 book. That's definitely the way to go. But since I didn't know if I actually had a membership or not, I made a new one and I got the step 2 book for free with it. So now I can use it for this. Also, if you join for the membership, you can have full access to Frida, and Frida is the AMA residency and fellowship database. Rochelle told me about this, and I also heard about previous 3rd years using this. With the full AMA membership, you can get access to like all the details about residencies versus if you don't have the membership, I think some of it is not included, and then you can save them on your list and whatever other perks, but that's also another nice bonus to getting your membership. And this is not like sponsored by the AMA, this is just from personal experience. Also, good morning, it's Wednesday. I have today off because there wasn't a doctor for us to follow today. We're having a little bit of trouble with our scheduling right now for my rotation, so I'm not really sure where I'm going to be Thursday or Friday, and if I'm even going to be working. At this point, I don't know which one I'd prefer, to have free time or to go see something in the hospital. But I feel like I unfortunately have not had that much exposure to being inside the hospital during my internal medicine rotation. This is like week 4 for me now. So today the only thing I planned is to go play tennis, inspired by the US Open. The other things that I have to do is I have 50 internal medicine questions left on UWorld. That was the thing that I was supposed to finish over the long weekend and I just couldn't get myself to. So we'll see if I can finish that today because I have the entire day free. And then this week I was supposed to start working through my incorrects and start TrueLearn for the first time. But my goal is to finish all those UWorld questions and then do all the Anki cards that I have.
Came to clinic earlier today, going to watch a loop recorder get put in. A loop recorder sits subcutaneously and looks at the heart activity, checks for any arrhythmias, and it can transfer it over to the doctors, and it can be with the person for up to 5 years. I just got out of clinic. We were allowed to leave a little bit earlier today, and there's an organ procurement happening in an hour that I was invited to join and watch. Heading over to the main hospital to go get ready for that. It's 10:15. I just got out of the procurement. It started at around 6, but I was in there for about 3.5 hours because I joined later. I was with the surgeon, the general surgeon, so we were working on the kidneys, and I'm so grateful that I had this opportunity. And procurements are very sad but also happy, and so it's definitely hard and it takes a toll emotionally, especially this one, because I've seen a couple of procurements before, but this one was a child, so this one was very different. But 3 healthy organs were taken, which means that there's a potential to save 3 more lives. And the teams were all incredible. They came from different cities, and I got to scrub in, so I got to stand right by the table, and I watched them work on the heart, on the liver, and the kidneys, like I mentioned. I got to help with little things such as holding, suctioning, the usual med student thing. But I'm so grateful that I got called to join this and to see it and to be able to help. And each team taught me a little bit about their procedure and their organ and let me assist with their part of the surgery. It was an incredible thing to be a part of, and I'm very grateful that I got to do it. And even though it's late, I still have a drive hour home. This was very worth it, and I have tomorrow off, and I feel like I learned so much. I even learned about all the different equipment that was used today from the scrub tech, who was also so nice and so gracious with the time that she had to give me all the names and tell me what each one was for. And I am so happy to be back in the OR. I really missed it. I'm on week 9, 10 of rotations, and this is my first time being back in the OR, and it's just incredible. I really missed it, so I can tell that I'm gonna want to be in a surgical field of one thing or another because of just how much I enjoyed being there today.
So just in time for my surgery rotation, I ordered some new shoes. Let's open them together. So currently for my rotation, I've just been wearing my Nike running shoes that I've been using for probably a couple of years now because I'm really bad about throwing shoes away. Even though I heard shoes only last about like 6 weeks, and I run in them every day. I use them to go to the gym, and I was using them for my rotation. So surgery's coming up. I'm gonna be on my feet a lot more than I already am, so I wanted to get new shoes to really be cushy and soft, and that could last me all day without me getting foot pain. So I ordered these shoes from Fitville, and these are the Heel Aero walking shoes, size 8 in the color Ruby Red. I love this color. There are a couple of options, but when I saw the red one, I immediately fell in love. So there's a couple things about the shoe that I really liked. First of all, as you can see, it's wider. So if you have any joint pain, bunions, generally have wider, bigger feet, there's more space for your toes and it's not gonna get cramped up here. I also really like the heel, the appearance of it and the concept of it. It's an air cushioned heel, so it minimizes the impact as you're walking. It has a rubber outsole, so it's good for grip, especially on slippery hospital floors. There's an insole for built-in arch support, and I always have to buy separate insoles, so it's really nice that I won't have to buy one for these shoes. And I also really like the idea of this mesh all around for breathability. And generally, I think they look really cute. I really like the style, really like the color, and I'm so excited to wear them and see how they feel and test them out. I will leave the link down in the bio, and there's also a coupon code for 28% off, which is more than it usually is if you put in the code Camilla28. I'm going to test these guys out. I'm so excited, and I'll let you know what I think. But otherwise, go ahead and follow the link and see if there are any shoes that you like. There's a lot to pick from. We're back into the full swing of things. I was in cardio clinic today from 10 to 5, saw a lot of patients. Somehow every day, every time I think that I've like learned the extent of what the clinic can give me, every day I come out with new knowledge. On top of the things that I thought I already knew about certain procedures, I learn an extra detail or an extra part of it. I'm really grateful for it. It's really cool. So that was awesome as always. And then I had a meeting, and then I went straight to go play some tennis because I joined a tennis group now. Before it was pickleball, and now it's tennis, and that was a lot of fun. I think I played for like 2 hours, and it's almost 10 p.m. now. This is going to be my first time sitting down and studying today, so I have so much to do. I have to do questions, and I have to do Anki cards. and I have not started reviewing my incorrects on UWorld, but I did start working through the TrueLearn questions just to get a sense of what the COMAT will look like, because the COMAT will be more like TrueLearn versus if I had to take an NBME or Shelf, it would be more like UWorld. So yeah, I'm gonna hop on Discord with Rochelle now, study for as long as I can. I'm late today. That is all.
She's established that she's a middle class person first.
She still didn't answer the
She's confident enough. He could attack Biden prior by being like, you're old, you suck. And now
Increase inflation and money.
Went to the hospital today for a quick procedure. It was a TEE. It literally took like less than 20 minutes, so we watched that. That's the only thing at the hospital for us today, so I'm going back to cardio clinic right now to go watch some balloon angioplasties. The TEE was very cool. I've seen echoes before. It's a transesophageal echo instead of a transthoracic echo, so they actually go in through the mouth to look at the heart. I've seen the results of it before, but I've never seen the actual procedure be done. And the other cool thing that I saw during the procedure today is the bubble study, which I had no idea what that was, but that's when they literally mess around with the saline and the syringe to purposefully create bubbles, and then they put that through the IV and put that into the patient's heart. And what they do is they look to see if the bubbles will go from right atria into the left atria, so they're looking to see if there is a PFO, which the patient did not have. But watching the bubbles go into the heart and just circulate around the atria was really fun. Beautiful day today, and it's the weekend. I learned so much today. I had a great day. I feel super rested. I'm excited. I'm gonna have a chill weekend. I'm gonna study COMATs next week.